Good morning, Full of Joy podcasters. I know, y'all. I did not post last Friday. And I know I went on my Instagram, for those who follow me on Instagram, and I said that I was going to post and that I said that I was going to go live. So 1, 2, 3. First, I would like to apologize for not committing and not remembering to commit to that upload and to that just to that commitment. I really do apologize for that. Now, y'all, look, so much has happened since the last time we spoke. So much has transpired since the last time we spoke. And let me tell y'all something. It's all for the better. One, went back home, spent some time with my family, and not really spend time with my family, but spend time within my city. And really, I was able to really come back with the idea of what I really wanted out of my life, what I really expected from my current relationships, what I want out of my relationships, what I want out of my relationship, and being able to harness on speaking courageously what you want in confidence, right? So I was able to learn more about myself, venturing away, and just being apart from my girlfriend at the time, and just being able to go back home and remember why I moved to Atlanta in the first place. You know, what was the goal? What was the mindset? Why did we want to move? What was the big deal? And the big deal was independence. The big deal was to find my courageousness. The big deal was to find the voice that I've always wanted. The big deal was to be selfish enough to put myself first intentionally, to be purposely driven for that reason. The big deal was to learn that I can, if I do believe. Do you hear me? And the big deal was, despite fear, despite uncertainty, despite confusion, it's going to happen. You know, I allowed myself to sit in the things that made me so uncomfortable. I stopped trying to escape or find some easy way out from things that made me feel uncomfortable. And I started to understand that facing them head on and addressing those situations only made me stronger. And the very thing that I thought I feared was nothing to fear at all, which is the importance to understand what is fear. Nothing real but what we make. You all know that the FEAR, the breakdown of it, fear, fearing something. Anyways, look it up. And what you'll know is, it's nothing. Our mind, we allow our subconscious mind to agree with our conscious mind with anything. Our subconscious mind is going to agree with whatever our conscious mind tries to come up with, and vice versa. So in particular, you have to have control of your thoughts and understand that the actions that you take can either be for your betterment, if you think it is, or it can be for your downfall, if you think it is. So with me in particular, I realize it's okay. Good, bad, it all works. It all works. Which then makes me question, dare I say, what the world interprets as good and bad, and what the religious people interpret as good and bad. Now, don't get me mistaken. I am a believer. I am a full-blown spiritual believer. I believe in God. I believe in this sense. Yes, I do believe in Jesus. Now, do I conduct as, well, who really does conduct as what they say is a Christian? So let's be real about that. I'm not trying to step on any toes, but I'm just being real with myself. That's what I believe. And I feel like the more that I put myself in position of, and this is for everyone else too, the little sidebar, but put yourself in position of always staying firm in what you believe, and people have no choice but to bow down in a sense and say, hey, this is what she believes, and I can't go against that. And I think, and that actually, it triggers back into what I was saying in the beginning, what I moved down here for, when I moved away. So, just having that courageousness in yourself, having that steadfast that, everyone may not understand what I'm going through or what I'm trying to do, but they will soon see it, because that's the truth. That in particular is the truth, because you always know what you want and you're going to always get what you think about. But again, that made me question, a lot of these concepts that we have been taught at a young age in church and religious organizations, like you have to be a certain way, you have to act a certain way to acquire a certain benefit or acquire what is it called? A miracle for good things to happen to you. Man, I really think that just really traps you. And if I can say this, I remember Creflo Dollar one time, he said the definition of religion is and the understanding of it is imprisonment, to be in prison. Religion, in a sense, limits your ability to see past the principles that were agreed upon that may not have even been true. And like I said, I'm not talking about spirituality, Christianities, for my particular, I read the Bible. The Bible for me is another tool and a handbook for me, right? So I believe it. Now, but what I'm saying is I'm adding on from the denominations. Hey, you got to dress like this to receive this, or, you have to do this. Now, no, I don't think that's appropriate. I don't think that's right. And yes, I don't understand it. And it's not that a fear of that not understanding. It's the fact that it doesn't make sense just from how I have inquired life and the studies that I have inquired now, understanding that the mind is truly the equation, the huge equate of everything. I have no idea what I just tried to say, but it worked. No, seriously. The mind. It's all in the mind. But back to what I was saying, though, the comfort. Sitting in that uncomfortability. Sitting in that. Working through that. And coming out stronger. Full of Joy podcast is going to be number 1. Y'all, this is amazing. I am really, really proud. I think this is going to be episode number 12, because I just feel like uploading this one tomorrow. And remember, put in your 10,000 hours, y'all. We got this. Everybody that's working those 9 to 5s, everyone that has these true and proven goals, everybody that is unemployed, hey, 2020 showed us entrepreneurship was always in us. We just allowed it to stay dormant. Y'all stay blessed, stay strong, stay important. Remember, you are amazing. And in your uncomfortable state, you will find your strength. Keep going, keep pushing. And I see y'all and I talk to y'all next Friday. Love.